versus Zerg on Autobahn. Now this can be kind of wild in ZVZ because the rush distance is quite short. You pretty much have a beeline straight from natural to natural across the map, and this is only a 128 by 96 map, so it's quite small. Now, a lot of ZVZ comes down to the initial build orders, but in my opinion, it's more about how quickly you're able to scout your opponent's build order and react to it. You know, they say there's a lot of build order losses in ZVZ, but personally, I don't really think of it that way unless you're talking about, like, you know, 12 hatch versus 9 pool or something like that. And even then, you can hold that off as maybe not on a 2-player map, but a lot of it just comes down to control, actually. You know, I've seen 12 hatching players hold 9 pools plenty of times, so... Of course, Jadong was the master of that. Jadong would just, you know, walk right into a build order loss, a supposed build order loss, and then crush the guy, so... it's definitely a very skill-based matchup, you know, extremely volatile. When you're playing ZVZ, it just feels different from playing any other matchup, like you are really on edge, and it's actually going to be a 9 hatch in main for Chava. So this is like a Zergling heavy all-in build, basically. 9 hatch is the most extreme early hatchery that you can reasonably go for, and the idea behind this build is just to get as much larva as you can. When you choose an opening for ZVZ, you can either emphasize fast tech, fast economy, or fast larva. And this is the most larva-heavy build that you can possibly do. And it looks like Bhindt is going to be going for a 9 pool. See, he does not have
Chava's going to have, it looks like later speed, like you said, kind of later tech, but hopefully he can out-macro here. Bhindt is what he's hoping for, it looks like, right?
Yeah, 9 pool usually results in a... my guess here is that he'll mine 100 gas and then take everything off gas and just produce pure Zergling off of 2 hatcheries. And, you know, it's kind of a steamroller effect. Because...
Yeah, he got that hatch to finish right when his spawning pool did, so he's got, it looks like 8 lings coming out, as opposed to, you know, only 6 for the white Zerg.
Yeah.
And Bhindt is trying to expand here at his natural.
Yeah, I mean, really what you want to do, if you scout this, you scout a 9 hatch. I mean, look at how fast these Zerglings are coming, that's the thing. This is a lot of lings. 9 hatch, you will strictly have more Zerglings than your opponent. And as we know in ZVZ, you know, a lot of the game comes down to make nothing but Zerglings until your Mutalisks are out. So, if your opponent has more larvae than you, they're just going to have more Zerglings, and unless you have godlike micro, you're just going to get plowed. So the only way to defend against a 9 hatch or something like this, if you go 9 pool, is to have a sunken in your main, and you want to survive to Mutalisks, because look, there's no lair by Chava. So
this
if you get Mutalisks, you win.
Yeah, this Ling run by, he's at least gonna scout that. Gosh, that's a lot of Zerglings out here. But I think you're right. He's pretty much not going to be able to set up this expansion unless, you know, he's able to sunken that. But then even then they can run by into the main. So he might have to give up on this natural expansion here.
Yeah, 9 pool lair into hatchery is a pretty rare build, and I think it's really, really risky. But look at this. This is just, he's just got an overwhelming number of Zerglings. There's no way he holds this. You know, I don't want to keep anyone in suspense, but this is, like, he's just gonna die, like, right now.
Yeah, this is a little bit of an unfortunate...
Yeah, he has to cancel. And, yeah, like I said, the only way to defend this is to have a sunken in your main and survive until Mutalist, because you're not gonna have enough Zerglings. You have to pull drones or have a... Yeah, he's just gonna GG, it's over. Wow, just that quickly. That's ZVZ right there for you. But, I mean... So, you know, this 9 hatch, 10 hatch thing is really popular on the ladder right now, so if you guys are Zerg players, the way you defend that is you have to have Sunkens, and you have to pull drones, and you have to build nothing but Lings. Because they will have more Lings than you. So you're not going to win, or even be able to save yourself, just by defending with Zerglings. The only way you're going to survive is by using other things to your advantage to stall them out. And that's Sunkens and fighting with drones. So, besides that, you know,